Hi all, long time no see. It's been a little while. I'm cold, so I'm in Daisy again. But I am dressed, I promise. I'm just cold. I'm not in my night clothes, which makes a change because when I'm not going out anywhere, I often don't bother getting dressed because there's just no point. So I'm gonna finally do the draw for the last giveaway of last year. I know it's much later than planned. It's now the 25th of January. But those who have been following on my Instagram and that will know that I've been a little busy with some other stuff, so I haven't had a chance to film. Duncan's actually in London today, so I've been awake very early because when he goes off to London, I tend to wake up early and I stay up most of the night because he's not home tonight. He's on a works so he's staying in London tonight. And I'll be all on my lonesome. My boys are in and out throughout the day, but so between college and work, I don't really see them either. I've got that focus going again. Now, let me see if I can just change the thing. I have to keep changing the camera to turn off the autofocus because it just keeps doing it and it's really annoying. I wish it would remember and stay. Let's try that. Right, hopefully that'll stop it going in and out. Because I shouldn't need it to focus much today. I haven't really got much to show you. I'm sorry about the cough. Cold and asthma are just... The cold weather triggers my asthma, something chronic. And I don't have any... daily inhalers to take, just my blue pump and then some antihistamines that I take, and that's it, due to can't taking ones with steroids, so that's fun. But anyway, so as I was saying, I've been super busy, as you could probably tell by my empty stock shelves. There's not a lot left anywhere. Some, as you can see, everything got, one of them I've only got 2 skeins left, and as you can see I've got 12 braids left and 15 bats. Everything else is gone. Almost all this stock is gone, as you can see. And I got a wool show coming up, so I need to buy stuff. I'm doing mostly wool shows this year, which is going to be really good. The first one's not till April. I'm sorry. Yeah, the first one's not till April. But obviously I need time to be able to dye it and dry it and all that, and it's pretty cold at the moment, so things aren't drying very well. I've got a bunch of hand spun that I've spun up for my personal stuff on Christmas that I haven't even washed yet because I'm worried it won't dry in a sensible time. You don't want wool sat around wet for too long. But it's a gorgeous colour. I could show you. My mother-in-law for Christmas bought me a bunch, and look at that pink. Isn't it gorgeous? So I have 500 grams of that pink. So I've been dyeing that up. I also have a bunch of white, some purple and some blue. I can't quite remember now. I've got them all over there. I'll show you them as I do them. But they're gorgeous. So I've been spinning them up for personal stuff. So I can make myself some cardigans and things, which is quite nice because I didn't end up having any time to do anything personal for me last year. As you know, I was working on the Boo Knits Practical Magic shawl, which was a mystery knit along for like 4 weeks in October. It's still here, it's still not finished. I'm working on it, but I've only recently had time to start working on it, so I am doing it. It is here. Now, unfortunately, I've ran out of beads. I knew I would. I said at the beginning I would. And then I found some other beads that were really close match in my stock that we used. Unfortunately, I've also ran out of them, and I don't have anything that really matches it. So we've gone with completely different. And I'm actually going to be using these. Which, yeah, I said I wouldn't need anything to focus. No, I do. Which are Amethyst Aqua Mayuki seed beads. So a completely different colour. Then I'm going to really pop along the edge because I'm now on the second repeat of 4 of chart 6, and then it's just chart 7 and the bind off. So I've not got much to go. And chart 6 is only 4 rows, so there's not too much to do, but they're quite long at this point. And I still needed like 150 beads or something, so I found in my stash something that I had enough of, so that I would be able to finish it without having to change beads again. The closest I had was a coppery colour, but when I put it on them and tested, it just didn't look right. So I decided instead I'm just going to go completely different colour. And we went with that one. I had my nephew Aaron helping me pick colours and get down and get all the beads out and things, because they're all over the place at the moment. I need to sort my beads into more organised. I brought a bulk lot. And though it's reasonably organised, it's not brilliantly organised. There's colours all over the place, so I need to sort them into the colours and their sizes, so that I can see more clearly what beads I've got and what beads I need to get eventually. But I think it still will look alright. I'll show you when it's done, hopefully soon. I gotta order the yarn before I can dye it, so I won't be doing any dyeing in the next week or so while I wait for an order to come through once I've finalised what I'm ordering. I need to order more fibre as well, as you can tell, but that's a separate order because it's from a different wholesalers, so I need enough money for both. It don't come cheap. But I'll get there, you know. But the Wiltshire Makers shop in town is doing really well, and so a lot of my stock's gone there. And if you've been paying attention in my socials, you would have seen that I've been making wire out crystal jewellery and love hearts, like crochet hearts as pocket hugs and key rings and things as well for the store, as well as my yarn and wrist warmers and headbands and all that sort of stuff. So it's all in the shop and it's going really well. If you're local to Wiltshire, you should come and check it out. It's in the old George Mill in Salisbury, so really easy to find, and it's a gorgeous shop and completely accessible for anyone who's wondering. You can get your wheelchairs and your push chairs and all that sort of stuff around without having to worry about knocking into anything, which is really nice. A step up from the last place I had my stuff in where I couldn't even get into the shop. I've pulled it out of there now. And I've actually sold more in the month that Wiltshire Makers has been open than I sold in the year and a half that I was in the other shop. So it's doing much better where it is, because it's kind of the main mall area of town. I use mall very loosely for American people. You have massive malls. We have tiny little things with a few shops, but it is the main area of town, other than obviously the high street and that. And it's doing really well there, so I'm really enjoying that, but it's kept me a little busier than I anticipated for January, which is supposed to be my time off. So I haven't had time to work on my personal spinning or the shawl that I was working on, or any of the other stuff I was working on at the end of last year, so I just haven't had time. But I will, hopefully soon. I'm gonna be weaving on my rigid needle loom today, hopefully. Those who remember back in April, May last year, end of April? Anyway, it's the May Day bank holiday for the UK. We have something called the Cuckoo Fair in Downton, and I was selling and demonstrating there, and I had that on. And I've taken this long, I've still not finished it, because it's not a big project as such. I just haven't had time to do it. So I'm hoping to get some more done on that today as well. And then I might go live. I don't know if I'm going to do a Twitch stream and just play some games, or whether I'll do a YouTube stream and chat. Depends how I'm feeling, because I'm very tired. I've been awake since like 5 o'clock, so and it's now 9:34, which for anyone who knows me knows that I don't do mornings. This is very early. This is very early for me, but when Duncan's not here, my brain says I have to be up because I'm the other adult in the house. I mean, my kids are adults now. They don't need me taking care of them. They get up and they do their own thing and I don't see them. But my brain is used to being the one up taking care of things. So when Duncan's not here, my brain's like, you gotta be up. Even if there's nothing here for me to take care of, my brain says, gotta be up. So I'm up. Anyway, I'm waffling. I have been through the list. I wrote down all the names. You can't see that, can you? It's sort of there. I wrote all the names down from each month, the people who took part, and then I wrote down how many times their name needs to be entered. So I'm going to enter them into the Wheel of Names thing. I'm still using the same thing as I did last time. And we can see who's won, and they can contact me. So let's been a while since I've done this. Let's see. We want that one, I believe. Yep. I thought I heard something. Maybe Kurt's getting up. So let's work out where I am on here and add them all in. Okay. So first one we're going to add in is Shelley S, and she actually needs to be entered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, because Shelley managed to enter every single month, I believe. Let's have a look. Yes, Shelley entered every single month, and I think she's actually the only one that managed every single month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so that's Shelley. Then we got Alice P, and she gets entered twice. Then we got Joe I, who also gets entered twice. Cat, who has now become Can, sorry Cat. Cat M, Anita H, and Sharon B. Just check that's everyone. Yep, okay, so that's everyone entered in for each month, because it was July, August, September, October, November and December that didn't get prizes for, so this one big prize this time round. Not too big, I'm not making money, I'm not making money on this. That's something some people seem to think, that when YouTubers do giveaways, we're not paying for ourselves because we earn so much money on YouTube. No, we don't. Most of us are paying for ourselves. You know, we don't earn enough to pay for these things. We do them because we want to do them and we have fun doing them. Right, so click the spin. So let's click and see who we get. Okay, Alice. Right, sorry about that. Had to stop and blow my nose. So, yep, awesome, Alice. I don't know when you're going to see this video because I know you're super busy. But if I haven't heard from you in like a week, I'll contact you because I know how to get hold of you. So that's not a problem. So let's close that down and go back to the other thing. Can I? Where am I doing it? There we go. There we go, we're back up there. Getting back into the hang of this, isn't it? Forget what I'm doing. So yeah, so Alice will get her big prize. But what I'm going to actually do as well is Shelley entered so much that she's going to get a prize as well. Because she's the one who really, really worked hard to take part in all of these things. So Shelley, if you want to contact me as well, we can discuss a prize for you as well. Thank you for taking part and really making an effort to enjoy these themes, which I know were quite weird and I know a lot of people struggled with, but I really appreciated everyone taking part, and seeing Shelley's stuff all year has been amazing, and I feel quite lazy seeing how much Shelley gets done. She finished these shawls and I think she's done like 5 other shawls since she started this one that I still haven't finished. But that's fantastic. Let's just close that window down because I don't need that anymore. Try not to leave things open too often. I've got my keyboard on charge. It's a wireless one, but I forgot to charge it and it was actually completely dead. So I had to put it on charge. So yeah, I haven't really got much to show you because everything I have made is gone straight into the shop. And then obviously I'm working on the shawl, which, as I said, I am working on. I'm getting there. Nice lace bit now. Obviously it goes up that way. But it's coming along really nicely. The lighting's not great in here. I still need to work out something for the lighting, but it's a bit hard because, as I said, you've got direct sunlight coming in from the lounge windows and direct sunlight coming in from the conservatory. But the way the house is laid out is actually kind of a useless archway wall that kind of also creates a shadowing, so the light's just really weird here. But never mind. So I'm probably gonna go, because as I said, I haven't really got much to show you or chat about, and I've waffled on for like 15 minutes when all I had to do was do the price draw, really. I don't know when I'm going to film next, because I don't know what I've got to film to show you. This is the thing, I don't have as much yarn to make willy-nilly projects anymore, because I'm not using acrylic yarns. It's more costly for me to make things, so I can't just make big blankets and show you progress on them anymore. And I'm not making toys as much anymore. I don't sell them at all anymore, but I'm not really making them because my hands don't cope so much anymore with doing yarn under single crochets, because when I do toys or anything stuffed, I do single crochet US terms, double crochet UK terms, but I do it a yarn under instead of a yarn over on the pulling the yarn through to make the stitches smaller and tighter, so the tension's quite bad. Tension's quite tight, which is really bad for my hands, and I can't do it as much. When I was making the stuffed hearts for the shop, I actually had to do a row, rest my hands, and then do another row, so it took a little longer than it should do to make them. So I'm not really making toys, so I don't have anything like that to show you anymore. And obviously I'm working on the shawls, but they take time, and I'm doing that in between doing actual stop making stuff. So I don't know what to show you and chat about on here. I don't get a lot of views on my crafty chats anyway. I tend to get more on my tutorials, and even they're hit and miss. Some are 100,000 views, and some have a couple of hundred views. You never know what's going to go. So knowing what content is hard. I am going to do the Reddit Am I the Arsehole Craft Edition ones, I think. A couple of you seem to enjoy it. So I'm going to give them a go as separate individual videos rather than as part of a chat video. I'll just chat about that, so that would be a separate thing that I will do, hopefully starting in February. I might try to film one later today, depending on what I'm doing, but I don't know yet. But yeah, it's just, I don't know what the future of this channel is, because craft for me has changed over the years. When I started my channel, it was more of a hobby, and I'm just making things for fun, and then slowly it became a business, and now the business side of things takes precedence. You know the word I mean. And so I have to concentrate on that. I plan on filming when I dye the yarn, so that you guys can see that. But it's getting a setup in the garage to do it, because it's tight, confined space in the garage, because it's my dyeing station, but it's also the washing machine and tumble dryer area. It's also the chest freezer and my American fridge freezer in there, and there's also all of Duncan's woodwork stuff. So he's got his lathe, his pillar drill, his table saw, all that stuff in there as well. So it's quite a compact space. So it's not easy to set up cameras in, but I will find a way of filming at least some, if not everything, that I have to do. But I'm hoping everything, because you see I've got quite a lot to dye, so I thought it might be quite interesting for you all to see. And then obviously I film little snippets of me spinning and things, and I'll try to get thing of filming that as like little shorts, because the little shorts are easy to knock out on the phone. And I plan on going back to doing jigsaw puzzles. I didn't do any for last year, from what I can remember, because I just didn't have the space to do it. Now that Duncan's back down here, filming has become much harder, but we're actually attempting to set up a filming space in the bedroom for just stuff that I'm filming downwards. I don't want anything that I'm filming this way for, but stuff I'm filming downwards, I can do that in a very small space. I don't have to worry about what's behind me with doors and windows and things. So I'm hoping to start doing puzzles up there. I know not all of you are interested in the puzzle side of it, but some of you were. And I will put any Twitch streaming I do, I'll put the recorded video onto my YouTube channel, providing I've worked out how to record it. Because the first time I done it, it didn't record anything. I'm still learning. It's a very different system. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, for now, I don't know what's going to happen with this channel. It's not going away, but things are going to be changing up because I just have to. I can't stay with the crafty chats because I don't have as much to show you, which is why I struggle so much with vlogs. So we're just going to have to see how it goes. But yeah, I rabbled for another 5 minutes after saying I was going to go. What a surprise. I miss chatting to you all. I just got nothing to chat about. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go. And hopefully I will see you all soon. If you're interested in power washing and puzzle games and that sort of stuff, that's what I'll be doing over on Twitch. And on my Switch, I've got Dreamlight Valley. I've got Animal Crossing, but I haven't played it for ages. And I've got that new game, Hogwarts Legacies. And then a few other puzzle games and things, so I'll probably do them at some point as well. So if you like that, come on over to Twitch. Again, I'll be sporadic live on there, I don't know when. So it's just a matter of turning on the notifications and see, I suppose. But yeah, that's going to be it. So I'll see you all later. You all take care. Bye.